So I just got back from the airport about an hour ago, and I was in China and Vietnam for the last 2 weeks. I'm super tired, but I decided to film this video today because I have a lot to do and I don't know when I will have time otherwise. So I decided to film this video because I wanted to share what I got in China and Vietnam. So I'm just gonna start with Vietnam because I was there first. Everything I got in Vietnam I put in this bag. The first thing I got in Vietnam is this bag, and actually I think this might be a knockoff from Fendi. I'm not really sure, but I really like the eyes and I kind of like the shape. Okay, sorry, these things are making a lot of sound, but I like the shape of the bag and I really like the design of the eyes. I'm really sorry for the sound of those. And yeah, as said, now that I think about it, I think this might be a knockoff from Fendi, but in any case I really like the bag. So I then got a shirt and a jacket from the same store. So this is the shirt. I just kind of like the print on it. It's just kind of a picture that's just printed on a black shirt. And I think the material of the shirt is actually cotton, which is pretty cool. Then I got the jacket. And by the way, I can tell you the store is called A Mon Avis, which is a French name, ironically, but they're not French, the people in the store. But in any case, I then also got this jacket. It's a fake leather jacket and it has 3 buttons at the back and it has just another button at the front, and it's kind of just a regular fake leather jacket. There was actually another jacket that I almost got as well, and it was really hard for me to decide between the two. But I really like this one, so I ended up deciding on this one. If anyone's ever been to Vietnam, you probably know that there's a lot of street markets there. So when I was there, I also saw several people playing cards there. And apparently it's some traditional game, but I bought a deck of these cards and I'm very curious to learn how these cards work. Next thing I got, I believe, is from a Japanese store, and this store is called Miniso. And I just got these plastic boxes. Wait here, let me just unpack this. I think these were about €4 each, by the way. They're basically these little plastic boxes. No, my one box got scratched. Okay, well, in any case, they're these little boxes just for storing stuff in, and I'm gonna be putting Q-tips here and probably 2 of my like serums or something there. I'm not really sure yet what I'm gonna put in them, but I have 2 of these boxes just for storage purposes because my stuff is kind of messy. Yeah, I just need something to store it in, and these match 2 of my other containers, so I decided to get these, and they weren't very expensive, so I just got 2. So I was in Hanoi, and in Hanoi there's a night market, and at the night market I got these sunglasses. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I really like these sunglasses. It's so not sunny outside right now, but I almost ordered sunglasses like these online, so I was really happy to find them. I almost got these in red as well, but then I didn't. Don't know why, but I didn't. So yeah. Excited to wear these in like 6 months when it's summer again. Okay, this was also from a Japanese store, I think. I didn't realize that these were like Japanese stores until later. Anyways, the next thing I bought was from the Hanso Life store. These are basically just 3 face masks. So I got hydrating, brightening, and tendering. Actually, I got this for the brightening. And then I got this mask, and all 3 of these together were under $1, so that was really cool. Holding these masks the wrong way. I'm very skilled, I know. Okay, this is just getting really weird. Something that I thought was very cool, which I have never seen before, these are basically little tabs that you can throw into a serum or something, and they become a sheet mask pretty much. I don't know, they sounded really interesting. They call them compressed mask sheet. It comes with this plastic bowl where you can mix your serum in it or whatever. These contain 30 pieces, and I thought this was super interesting. I don't know why. But yeah, anyways. Finally, this, I didn't exactly, well, I got this at the Vietnam airport, so I guess that counts as being in Vietnam. But the last thing I got was just this package of 10. These are the Pork Hair I'm Red Wine Mask Sheets by Tony Moly, and I've used this before. I bought one at Urban Outfitters, and they're quite a bit more expensive there to buy separately. Like if you buy them in a single package, they cost like $3 to $5 depending on where you buy them. But in any case, I used one of these before and I loved it. It worked so well for my skin. And when I was at the airport, I walked into one of the duty free because I had a lot of time to waste, and they had 2 different types of Tony Moly masks, and they were so cheap for the masks. But anyways, I decided to buy these because I had some of the Vietnamese money left, and it's really hard to exchange it as soon as you leave Vietnam. Not getting into this is like economics reasons, but yeah, you can research it if you're interested. But anyways, I had some change left, so I decided to spend it on this. Now we're done with Vietnam. Moving on to what I got in China. Oh wait, there's one last thing. Okay, so one last thing that I got in Vietnam were these 2 rings. I'll show a close-up of these later, I think. They were each €6 and they're real silver. This store was so cute and the people there were so nice as well. I don't actually remember the name of the store, unfortunately, so I couldn't name it to you, but it was a store in Hanoi, and I think it's a store actually made purposely for tourists, just like basically everything else there. So yeah, these are really cool. So moving on to what I got in China. Just on the note of jewelry, I also got a ring in China, and it was, I actually have the bag for this, by the way, one of the few stores I still have the bag from. But I got this from My Petit Paris, or Paris, probably. Yeah, I realized this is a chain store as well, so you can find this in many places in Beijing. But this is from My Petit Paris, and I got a ring there too. They basically come in this little box. They put it in this box and gave me this little bag to store my ring. It's also silver, and it's just this ring with a crystal inside that's turquoise. And yeah, I really like this as well. This one was more expensive than the other rings, probably also because in general Beijing is more expensive. The next thing I got were these little envelopes. I actually got these at the gift store from the Great Wall of China that I visited as well. I'm probably going to use these for present packaging just because I think they're really pretty. But yeah, they weren't very inexpensive. I think it costed like €1.50 per set of 6, so they were quite inexpensive as well. I don't know, they're just really pretty, and I think these are perfect for gift wrapping and things like that, so that's why I brought them back. Then, I have no idea what the store was called either, but some other store I found. This store was really cheap, by the way, as well. I got these gloves. I love these. They're just these all black gloves with the fluffiest material ever inside. Because it's becoming winter and I need gloves because my gloves ripped last year. So I just got them there. They were like €3. And then I also, for the plastic boxes that I bought for storage in Vietnam, I also got these cotton pads just to apply toner and stuff. I feel like you can notice that I really like skincare. But yeah. The last thing I got on my trip was from a store called Urban Revival. So I got 2 skirts from the store. The 2 skirts I got are very similar. They were quite inexpensive for Beijing because some of the clothing stores are so expensive there. They were kind of like €20. This is the first one. It just has 2 buttons and it has this beautiful material that I really love. So basically it has just diamond, and then the second one is partially out of the same material and it costs roughly the same. This one was slightly cheaper. So this one just has this metal detailing here and this band, and then has the material here and then underneath a different material. And then finally, when I picked this out in the store, I thought it would look really shit, but I thought it was such a strange color and I kind of liked it. I don't know why I consider this a strange color, but I thought it was a color you don't see often in stores, and I thought it was gonna look really bad on me, but I actually kind of ended up liking it a lot. But it's just this corduroy shirt that I'm probably just gonna wear as a jacket though, and it's kind of oversized. Yeah, as you see, it's just this purple material and I really liked it. So that is everything I got in China and Vietnam, and yeah, I hope this was entertaining or interesting in some random way, that you didn't waste your time and I didn't waste your time. But yeah, overall I really enjoyed my trip and I'm quite happy with what I brought back as well. So hope you have a great day, and I will see you when I get this video up.